Hi, this is number 4. This is Nancy today. Look what I found. I found it. So what I did is I came in from the lake. I kayaked in and see how stagnant it looks there? But there's a log across the water, which I guess is why the water's not moving that much. But look at, here is the waterfall. Pushing us into the water, into the lake, I mean. See how we're backing up? I'm not doing it, I promise. Let's go up closer and see what we can see. How clear the water is. And hit that rock. Isn't that beautiful? Saying that my battery is going to run out, so this might just end on its own. I bet there's a lot of wildlife that comes down here to this stream. Yeah, look at that. Look at those tracks over there. Right in there. Don't see any tracks right there though. This would be a nice photo, wouldn't it? Have to get a little closer up under there. Look at how the trees are up on the rocks. Roots. I guess the stream has bared all the roots. What a neat place to be. How clear the water is. Beautiful. It's drinkable too. See, I know because I just drank it. No, but it is. People get their drinking water out of the lake. They get it from those tubes. I should look right at this camera, but you're not as interesting as this greenery. Let me get back off of this rock here. Let's see what we see. Wow, is this heaven or what? I am so blessed. I can't believe I can be here. Uh-oh, I'm going to hit something. Oh, look at that plant. I've never seen that plant before. Those little finger-like leaves. Now I'm going to get on that log. I can't go over the log on that side. I have to go on that side. Uh-oh, I think it's going to try and push me all the way over it. Look at those reflections. Is that perfect? Wow. You know, when they do movies, you always see the first shot they show you, you know, they'll come right in here, but the first shot they show you will always be perfectly framed. And then from there they'll move to something else, and they'll stop when it's perfectly framed. Then they'll move to something else, and that'll be perfectly framed. So the actor will be standing in a perfectly framed view. Notice that when you're watching movies and such. Wow, look at that. Let's see. And if you were to focus in on something, first you have to start with a perfect view. See those reflections of the clouds? And then you could come up onto something else. Or you'd zoom in. There's a piece of grass hanging way out over. Such an incredible place to be. It's so much better than sitting at home. I mean, home is awesome. I said to Willem, I said, we should go somewhere. We should go on holiday. And then I thought, yeah, but, you know, where can we go that's better than where we live? We should just send everybody away, which is kind of what we did. Our boys are visiting. And then we are on holiday. Isn't this neat? Oops, got to put my hat on. After all, I'm in the public eye and I have to look good for the public eye. Where's the public eye? I've never seen it. The great they. That's who has that public eye. You can just find they. That's where it'll be. Look at those grass tops. Can you see the grass tops? You know, the Indians would go through, they would kayak or canoe, not kayak, they would canoe through the tall grasses. You can't really see them, but up at the tops there. And they would lean over the canoe and they would hit them in on both sides with their paddles, and that's how they gathered the wild rice. But this is not wild rice. This is grass. Okay, well, I'm going to turn around now. I'd like to go exploring in there, you know? Do you ever find that you want to go exploring when you get to someplace new? I do. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Going across this log without getting stuck on it. I didn't have to go into this deep grass to do it. There, is that perfectly framed now? See? Ooh, look at that. Now you could use that view. See, and then you could pan over to somebody else who's talking to you in the water there, right? And then you could frame it perfectly and they would be right there in the center of the frame. Okay, I better turn this off at 8 minutes because even though it goes for 10 minutes, sometimes if you've got a lot of color, it takes more megapixels. Or not megapixels, megabytes? Whatever, it makes your movie bigger. And YouTube only lets you have 100. So I don't want to go too big. Okay, see you later.